Hey folks, Ty here. So I recently saw a film that we knew about. We all knew about. All of us knew about. We weren't counting on it. Why would I wasn't. This was disappointing. Very disappointing. And that is Strangers Chapter 1. It was incredibly disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a piece of shit. It was a piece of fucking trash. None of the characters were worth a shit. Our villains, obviously, I think maybe we learned a little bit about them, but it was more like we learned that they like to hang dead rabbits above dinner tables. So that's one thing we learned about them, that they like to hang dead animals above dinner tables. And we learned that, again, we didn't learn much. We did not. That's why I say this sucks. Sorry. There will be no editing. This sucks. I don't take back what I say. We see a couple, a redhead and a other guy, and they are going into the country. Your typical horror story, single couple. Again, if we could have got away with like teenagers, like Cabin in the Woods, it would have been cooler. But what we got was a couple. I'm sorry, it's boring. It's really fucking boring. Because with a couple, there's no suspense. The husband gets lost. The wife is alone. There's just no suspense. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, while watching this film, I'm thinking, the lights go out, there's creepy noises, you're in the middle of nowhere, you have strange vibes, and your first instinct is to shower. Yeah. So the what we have is weird sounds, and then the redhead showers. Yeah, that's right. She showers. And after hearing strange noises, literally, it's bad writing. Bad, motherfucking bad. Okay, so like, now there were certain aspects I liked. I'm not here to bash, but like, what the fuck, dude? We're getting lazy here with the writing. Our direction is getting lazy. I was looking forward to this film. I really wanted to see this fucking film. I saw it. It sucked. It really sucked. I also did not watch the M. Night Shyamalan's Watchers yet. The Watchers. The Watchers. I much prefer Mark Singer and Corey Haim, but okay. I'm sure it sucks. Yeah, I mean, this film sucks. There was no suspense. The characters sucked. The only thing that I knew about the boyfriend is that he ate cheeseburgers and she was a vegan. That was the only thing I fucking knew. That was all I knew. She was a vegan. That was all I knew. There was nothing worthy of a shit. Nothing. It was a waste of an hour, a waste of 20 minutes. There was no suspense. The characters sucked dick. The villains sucked. Don't get me wrong. The mask designs look good. I always respect those designs of the masks. I like them. I still say Strangers 2 is the best sequel. Strangers 2 is the best fucking slasher sequel to ever exist. Ever. This movie sucked fucking donkey dick. This movie sucked. I'm sorry. I wanted to make a video showcasing how I felt. Hey, it's how I feel. They couldn't, I mean, this girl is like a ripoff of Bella Thorne. She looks like a grocery store Bella Thorne. This guy looks like a fucking Jimmy Steve off Shameless. Okay, which I could have rooted for him a little bit. I could have given it to him. But the guy is running. He's running towards people. He literally does not pay attention to his surroundings. He's not paying attention to his surroundings. Which makes it a typical dumb film. I thought this would like feel fresh and new, but it does not feel fresh and new. It does not. It feels shitty. It feels stupid. It's typical. The couple sucks. In the first Strangers film, we got a couple. We got Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler. Scott Speedman, who you've seen in shows like Animal Kingdom and movies like Underworld. And we've got Liv Tyler, who you've seen in films like Armageddon and Jersey Girl. And they still sucked because there was no suspense. Alright, I take that back. There might have been suspense in those films, but it was only suspense because that was the first film, and we knew somebody was watching them, and it was sort of creepy at that point. But like with these films, it's like they're trying too hard to be creepy. It's like they're trying too hard to be creepy. And I still say that Strangers 2 is the best film. Strangers 2 Pray at Night. I will say, till the cows come home, Strangers 2 Pray at Night is the best fucking Strangers movie to ever exist. It's so much fun. With the brother and the sister dynamic, and they're running away from the killers, and they're trying to fight back, and it's so fun. Well, this sucks dick. I'm sorry. It sucks ass. Nobody knows how to fucking rate. Nobody knows anything anymore. And you know what? Hollywood, they don't give a fuck. They hire the first person that has money. Their parents have money or whatever, you know? Maybe I'm talking out of my ass here, okay? Yeah, just... You know what? I call myself out. I call me out. I do. But I'm saying right now, this was a very big disappointment in the Strangers franchise. I was counting on more. I wanted more. I wanted way more. I wanted way more. I did. I wanted so much more. If we could just gotten some sort of Suspense. There was no suspense. Her husband goes out to get some food for her. Okay? He brings... Okay, first of all, her first instinct... Let me ask you something, personally. If you were in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, absolutely fucking nowhere, and you heard creepy sounds and you got creepy vibes and there were creepy things nearby, and you had just like a bad feeling about something, just in general, about anything, just a bad feeling, would your first instinct be to take a shower? I'm asking you, would your first instinct be to take a fucking shower? So, yet, the power goes out. Actually, before the power goes out, we have our character blow drying her hair. Yeah, that's right. With the loud noise. After she's completely fucking suspicious already. So you're telling me that you're suspicious already, and there are weird noises nearby, yet your first instinct is to blow dry your hair after a shower? Okay, yeah, hey, yeah, woohoo! It feels nice, I get it. I truly fucking get it. But the power goes out. This girl doesn't have a clue what's going on, and her boyfriend's gone because he went out to get them something to eat. Personally, I do like the character that played her boyfriend. I like the guy that went out to get her some food. He's a good guy. Obviously, you can see he's a good character. He wants to do right. But, he's being fucking stupid. He leaves his girlfriend in a house that he's never even been in. He leaves his girlfriend alone. And... it's just like, there are certain things about the writing that just bug me. But you could say that about a lot of other horror films, too. But, like, it's 2024. It's time for some creativity. A little bit. It's time for a little bit of creativity. A little bit of fucking pulling things out of your fucking ass. Her first instinct when she hears a creepy noise or a creepy vibe that she feels is to shower. Power goes out. She blow dries her hair. Okay. And there's another creepy noise. Okay, I must comb my hair. This is really scary. Like, I don't understand where you're coming from, dude. The character felt a creepy vibe, and then she went to the shower. My sister is a shower freak. A makeover freak. And she would never even do this. She's smart. This is dumb. This is stupid writing. Nobody would do this. Nobody. I'm sorry. It had to be said. This film sucked. It was uneventful. There was no suspense. First of all, it's a couple. If we could have gotten like maybe a group of teens, it would have been more suspenseful because there'd be more characters to root for. But what we got was this couple, and we got a couple in the first film, strangers. So it was not really eventful in that sort of deal, but like, again, in the first film we got Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler, great actors and actresses. In this film we get a Bella Thorne ripoff and a Jimmy Steve ripoff from Shameless, and It just sucked. It sucked ass. It sucked complete dick. No, I'm not angry by any means, but it's just like, we can do better than this. I think we can do way fucking better than this. The writing is just pathetic. Her first instinct when she hears a noise is to blow dry her fucking hair. That's her first instinct. I'm sorry, but if I were in a strange cabin in the middle of absolutely nowhere, I would not be blow drying my hair if I heard a strange noise. Yet the fucking blow dryer would be going so loud over everything else. If she was so concerned, why was she running it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry again, everybody. If you're watching, I try to give movies a chance. I do. Try to give everything a chance, and it fails. It's just like, I wasn't trying to, like, look into it too deeply, but it's like, it's hard not to. Because I'm looking at the realistic aspect. And when you're looking at the realistic aspect, things start to come to the table. It was a shit film. They sucked ass. They both sucked at acting. She was a Bella Thorne wannabe, or whatever the fuck you call it. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, she did okay serving her part, but like, she reminded me of a Bella Thorne. It's like they wanted to put Bella Thorne there, but they couldn't pay her enough, so they just doing this girl. I don't know. She's a pretty girl. I'm not throwing anything at anybody. I'm not. I'm just telling you the facts of how I feel. All right. That's what this fucking platform is about. Again, it could have been better. We could have gotten at least a decent fight scene. A decent aftermath. Maybe with some explosions or maybe some gore. It was just lame. It was really lame. Uneventful. Her boyfriend goes to the store while she's alone in the cabin to get he gets himself a cheeseburger, and he gets her a burger, but she's a vegan, so it's without meat. And I'm just sitting there, I'm asking myself, okay, if it's a burger without meat, what goes on it? I'm just curious. I'm not bashing. I'm asking seriously, like, what goes on that? Like, just maybe answer that in the comments, because I'm not truly educated on that. But I don't know what a non-meat burger is. Would that be like lettuce and tomato and that's it? Because that's what she asked for. I don't know. The boyfriend's chowing down on his burger, and ketchup's falling, and the girlfriend looks like she's about to be sick. And there's a fucking owl hanging above their head, dripping blood on their table. It might have been the only cool part, honestly. I can't give much of this film. It sucks fucking donkey dick. It really sucked. I think we could do better. We could do better. I thought we could. I really did. I thought we could. And we come out with worse because there's no dialogue. First of all, there's no dialogue that makes it interesting. It's not interesting to me enough. It's like typical. There was a point where I was rooting for the boyfriend. When he picked up the gun and he got control of it, and he was shooting. He was shooting some of them. He was. But it wasn't eventful. It was like he missed every shot. He sucked. This movie sucked. You're not missing anything if you don't see it. Trust me. It was. I'm sorry to be this guy. I am. It was an awful sequel. It was an awful movie. Strangers 2, Pray at Night. That's a good movie. The pool scene, I will forever remember in my it's like engraved into my thoughts, literally. The brother and the sister working together, and they're trying to get out of there, and reminds me of me and my sister. And, this film sucked cock. Sorry. It sucked. It's not winning any awards. It's not going farther. This is as far as it goes. In fact, you know what? This video right here is as far as it goes. This is as much fame as they'll fucking have. Because it sucks. I was very disappointed to see the fucking acting. First of all, the acting, it's not that it was terrible, but it's like, you're going to have bad dialogue on top of it. You're going to have bad dialogue and a bad script on top of it. Oh, I hear a really scary noise. Oh my god, it's so scary. Here, let me go take a shower. Let me go run a blow dryer so loud that you can't hear a killer. It's stupid thinking. It's lazy. Well, that's my thoughts. I'm sorry. That's just me. Now, you can go ahead and think what you want, but I just thought this one was very poorly done. It was very poorly done. There wasn't much good camera work, or there wasn't anything that would make me say, ooh, I'm going to remember that for a really long time. There was nothing memorable. It's just like a Bella Thorne wannabe and a weird sort of Jimmy Steve Ben Affleck wannabe. I don't trying to fucking survive against slashers. And first, I'm sorry. Stupid. It was a fun time it was a fun time because I was wondering how bad it would fail. And it was bad. But yeah, that's my thought process. I mean, that's me.